Yes, my hair is dark. Yes, I bought more makeup. Yes, I'm back. Welcome back to my channel. I miss you all so much. Oh my gosh, it's been so long. Like, I always say this, but where does time go? Where does time go? Where does time go? Like, it's insane. I felt like the last few months I kind of just wanted to lay back a little bit and not be so hard on myself, just because there was like so many things happening all at once. When I had my birthday, it was Christmas, and all these things, like all these events going on, and I was just like, you know what, I need to lay back a little bit. When the new year comes, I'm gonna go ahead and put out my content. And now finally the new year's here, and I cannot wait to continue sharing with you all content. Believe me, more is going to be on the way. So please make sure you're subscribed to my channel, because I'll be putting out some new fresh makeup products that I'm loving personally, what's worth your coin, makeup videos, and also just kind of like lifestyle videos. I also want to start incorporating on my channel as well too. So if you're not already subscribed to the Fam Bam, please make sure you're subscribed. Anyways, I want to go ahead and get straight into this video because I have a lot of products to share with y'all. Just a disclaimer, some of these products I did pick up prior to the holidays or around the holidays. So some of these products were limited edition, but some of them you can also still like kind of pick up through like brands' websites or just like find similar products. But I just really want to share with you all these products that I've picked up and just what I've been loving personally. So if you guys want to see what I've picked up, continue watching. And I've picked up stuff from Ulta and Sephora, and they're just kind of going to be mixed in throughout while I'm showing you guys. I'll kind of tell you where I picked it up here and there, but all the products that I will be showing will be linked down below. So if you guys want to see what I've picked up, just keep on watching. You know, I'm going to be going in particular order, so I'm just going to start off with one of my favorites. I absolutely love this product from Sol de Janeiro. Sol de Janeiro, I just love their products overall. Their Bum Bum Cream is like one of their top seller items. Everybody be looking for that Bum Bum Cream because I feel like their creams are just so nourishing on the skin. It like literally stays on and it's not greasy. And really honestly love the consistency of their creams, specifically this one's one of their newer ones that they came out with last year. This is their Beija Flor Elasti-Cream, and this one's specifically infused with retinol, mimicking KK oil and plant collagen. I honestly feel like this cream is so hydrating. The consistency is just really thick, and that's what I really like about like body creams, especially when I'm like out the shower. I want to have something, first of all, that smells really good, and something that's going to be very thick on my skin. And I feel like this one just does the job so well. It smells so good. I think this one might be one of like my favorite creams from their line. Yeah, this just has been my go-to like straight out the shower cream. I absolutely love it. If you guys are looking for a new body cream, I highly recommend this one from Sol de Janeiro. Another item that I picked up from Sephora was this one from Paula's Choice. This is kind of like a scrub, almost like an exfoliator. I can never go wrong with something like this because I'm honestly going through like my exfoliators and cleansers super quick, because if you think about it, you use a cleanser morning and night, so those products tend to get used up pretty quickly. And so I always, of course, love trying new products, and I am just a big fan of my Tatcha one. Like, that is like my go-to. I will continuously repurchase that one because I just feel like it works so well for my skin, and it really makes my skin super clean and just like refreshed. I just feel like I'm a new person when I wash my face with that one. But I also heard really great things about this one from Paula's Choice. Honestly, anything from Paula's Choice you can't go wrong with. I've heard so many great things about her brand, and then also I've tried one of her toners before and I absolutely loved it. So I went ahead and picked this one up. This just also helps to get rid of like all that like oil, and like helps with like kind of like clarifying your pores and things like that. So it's more like a exfoliator, so it really gets deep down into your pores, into your skin. So you can also use this to kind of like take off your makeup as well too. So it's kind of like multi-purpose. So you can use this to take off makeup, or you can use it like afterwards as like your last step too. So I picked up this one. This one's called the Unscrub, and this is also safe for all skin types as well. Another item I repurchased is my favorite lashes. These are the Sephora collection Fringe lashes. These lashes I will continuously repurchase. I absolutely love them. They are very similar to like the Ardell Demi Wispies. They kind of give that kind of flared effect to the edge of your eye, and those are kind of like the type of lashes I usually typically go for. I don't like a whole set of just like full-on dramatic unless that's really what I'm going for, but like for my everyday kind of makeup look, I love something that's just more flirty and wispy, and these are just like the perfect lashes. They're just so beautiful on the eye. I always get compliments when I wear these lashes. So if y'all are looking for a new pair of lashes, definitely check out these ones from Sephora. They also have different styles as well too, depending on like what your style is. I've also picked up a couple of other ones too that I'll share with you hopefully in another video, but these have been one of my favorites from their collection. Jumping into lip care, I also purchased the Tatcha Kizu lip mask. So some of these products I had bought during like the holidays when they were having that big sale, the 20% off that they usually have during the holidays. So I picked up this one from Tatcha, the Kizu lip mask, and I saw really great reviews about this one. First of all, I always have to have some type of like lip balm, lip mask, something on my lips, especially right now in the winter time. My lips have been just like so dry, and I just need something like hydrating, like either before I go to sleep or at first thing when I wake up, like after I like cleanse my skin. I need something on my lips. Lip mask, lip balms are products that I'm constantly going through. So I wanted to try this one because they said that this one just leaves your lips like petal soft, and I love that. I love having a mask or a product that's just gonna leave my lips not greasy or gritty or anything. It's just gonna help them feel very soft. So I had picked up this one. So I'm very excited to try this one out from Tatcha. This is how it looks. Haven't tried it just yet, but yeah, I will keep you all updated on how I'm liking this one. Speaking in the lip mask lip balm category, I also picked up Summer Fridays lip balm. Y'all know I'm obsessed with Summer Fridays lip balm products. I honestly think they're one of like my favorite lip balms, lip masks, because they're kind of meant to be like worn like more like at night, but I wear them throughout the day because my lips, like I said, it gets super dry around this time, and I absolutely love their lip balms. It's been like one of my most favorite items and most used items thus far. Really wanted to pick up the set that they had during the holidays where it brought like all three of them, because I remember picking them up last year when they had the sale, but it was constantly sold out every time I kept checking, and I was like so blown. I was like, oh my god, I want my Summer Fridays lip balms. I'm like, no, I need them. But I went ahead and picked up one of their newer kind of like lip products. So this is also the lip balm, but this is like their newer one. This one's called Poppy. So it has kind of like an orange tint to it, which I don't mind. I don't really mind if it has like a little bit of tint. I want to say the vanilla one is like my favorite one by far, but this one I was like, oh, let me give it a try, because sometimes you want like a little something, especially like when you are not doing like a full glam or you just like are on the go or whatever. You want like just a little something on your lips. It's like peachy kind of color that adds to the lips. So I think this is just wonderful. It's so hydrating. If you guys are looking for like a new lip product, highly recommend the ones from Summer Fridays, because I have tried them and I'm obsessed. Another item I picked up from Sephora is the Patrick Ta lip oil. I didn't even know he had lip oils. Like, where have I been? I honestly feel like there was a time that like a lot of the brands were coming out with lip oils, and it was just like so saturated that I just like didn't know which one to pick up. Like, you can't go wrong with, honestly, with like most of them. Like, first of all, I'm a sucker for packaging, and I just love the packaging of this product, and I was like, let me see what this is all about. So this one is a plumping gloss, I think, slash kind of oil, because I gives kind of an effect of an oil. It's not, you know how glosses are a little bit thicker in consistency? I want to say this one's kind of like leans more towards like an oil side. So I would say it's more like a lip plumping oil than a gloss, but it's considered more like a gloss. This is just Oh my gosh, it's so nice on the lips, guys. It's not sticky, but it is very plumping. This one is in the major volume it's called Full Syringe. Like, if y'all are not used to like a plump on your lips, then I would not recommend this. This one's very, very, very plumping on the lips, and it just gives like nice like juicy effect to the lips. So beautiful. Sometimes I wear this alone or on top of like a lipstick, depending on like what I'm going for the day. But yeah, I just think this product is amazing. He also has like other shades too. I don't know if like the other ones are like as plumping as this one, but he has other tints as well too. But yeah, this one is just like so good, and it also smells like Altoids, so it does have like a slight scent to it, and I don't know, I really love it. It makes me kind of like want to eat it. I know that's weird, but yeah, I'm obsessed. Okay, another products I picked up were these ones from Fenty Beauty. This one's a kit that comes with 3 different lip glosses, so this was part of like her holiday set, holiday collection. This I don't believe you can get anymore. I know I had picked this up at Ulta, so it may be unavailable, but I know some of these singles may be available like on her website, so just kind of check her website. So this one comes with 3 different balms. It comes with the Gloss Bomb Heat and Fenty Glow Heat. I know that one's like one of her signature ones, so that one's like always available. I think it also comes with these 2 that are limited edition though. This one is the Gloss Bomb Cream and Cupcakin and the Gloss Bomb and Future Flex. I feel like this one's like really nice for like all natural. This one's like a little bit thicker that you can use as kind of like a lipstick or like a lip topper. And this one's also nice for like a lipstick lip topper. This is like kind of like a fuchsia color. I don't know if you can kind of see it. So yeah, these colors are so pretty. I feel like her formulas are not like super sticky on the lips or greasy or anything like that. Like, it's great for like applying like alone or on top of a lipstick. I'm obsessed with her glosses. Her glosses are so popular. Lasts a long time too. Like, it's a pretty big consistency. It brings a lot of product. So yeah, highly recommend Fenty lip gloss bombs. If you haven't tried them, definitely do. Also wanted to shout out another lip product that I got from Fenty. This one was one of her newer ones that she came out with. This one's called Cold Hearted, and this one's more like a cooling lip luminizer. So pretty. So it's very similar to like kind of like a lip oil. Definitely more on the minty side. If you guys don't really like the taste of mint and all that, then I wouldn't recommend, but I personally do, and I just really think this product is just so fabulous, so hydrating, and yeah, definitely recommend all of her lip products. You cannot go wrong at all. I am going to share with you all some lipsticks I also picked up too. Mentioning the one that I have on my lips today. This one is the Rare Beauty lipstick. This one is in the color Worthy. And I absolutely love this color. It's so pretty. So this one is how it looks. So this is kind of like a nudish mauve lipstick. Isn't it so pretty? Oh my gosh, guys, I'm obsessed with that color. It's so pretty. And I don't feel like her lipsticks are super drying, even though they're matte. Like, it's still pretty creamy on the lips. So I really like that about her lipsticks. Also picked up the color, this one's called Fun. And this one has more kind of like a reddish kind of undertone, but I think it's also so pretty because I don't have too many lipsticks like kind of like this shade. So it kind of like, I feel like is a little bit more bold than what I usually go for. But I think that color is also so cute. And then I also got the shade Talented. Honestly, I wanted to pick up all her lipstick shades, but I'm like, Ariella, have some self-control. Can't buy them all. Even though we do, even though we want to. But yeah, this is Talented, and this one I absolutely love. I feel like that's like more on like a true nude. It doesn't steer too pink at all. I feel like this is like the perfect nude color for me because it's not too like yellow or cool. Like, it's right in between, and sometimes you just kind of like want that perfect nude shade for your skin tone, and I feel like that's the one, and I cannot wait to wear it. Also picked up one of her lip liners as well. This one is in the shade Humble, and this one doesn't necessarily match exactly to any of these lipsticks, and that's kind of like my vibe now. Like, I don't necessarily want a lip liner that exactly matches the lipstick. I usually go for more of like a darker lip liner and then kind of like a lighter shade of a lipstick to kind of give more of that dimensional effect on the lips, or like more like a plump effect on the lips. That's usually what I go for, unless I really just want like an all kind of solid look, kind of like the look I have today. I can make it work with these colors for sure. I usually do like lip liner, lipstick, and a gloss, so it like kind of all blends in. But yeah, I just thought that color was like super pretty, and I feel like the lip liners you can also wear alone on the lips as well. Her formula is very creamy, so yeah, definitely check that out. Also picked up some lipsticks from MAC. The first one I'm going to show you is in the color Soar. I've been wanting this shade for like the longest time. It's been out now for like a while. The Soar lip liner is like one of like their top selling lip liners for sure, because I know like during the Kylie era when she like wore that lipstick, like that was like always sold out. Does anybody remember that? Like this video if you remember like the whole Kylie era, like when she like first did her lips and everything, and like she was wearing the Soar lip liner and the Whirl lip liner, like everybody was buying that. Like I know I was. So but anyways, yeah, this one I just feel like is so pretty. So this one I would want to say is kind of like pulling into like a kind of like more like a plum, but it's so pretty. Like if you want more of like that deeper kind of lip, I just feel like it's phenomenal. So yeah, I'm so glad I picked that color up. I also picked up this color. This one's called You Wouldn't Get It, and this one is also a matte lipstick. This one's so pretty. This one's like definitely like a true mauve. Like it's definitely pulling more like on the pink side. Like I said, it's a matte, and I just feel like this is just such a pretty like princess kind of dolly kind of color. So pretty. Had to get it. One more lipstick. This one is actually one of their Powder Kiss lipsticks. This one's called Sultry Move. The Powder Kiss formula tends to last a little bit longer. That's kind of like the main difference between the two. It's definitely more matte, so just kind of keep that in mind. But I just also think the color is so pretty. So this one is kind of very similar to kind of like the Rare Beauty ones, with like the earth kind of tones. This color is so pretty as well too. So yeah, definitely gonna be using these on rotation. Into some like glitter like eye products as well too. I also picked up these NYX glitter kind of shadows. I just want to like incorporate like more glitter in my looks, and glitter and rhinestones are just like kind of been my vibe lately when it comes to like doing like a full beat glam look. I just think like it just stands out so nice, and sometimes I do like a more like exotic fun kind of look. So I had originally picked these up because I was actually gonna do a look inspired by one of Maddie from Euphoria's looks that she did on the show with her like cheerleading outfit. That outfit was actually going to be the one that I was going to wear for Halloween, but then I ended up doing the black dress that she wore for New Year's. So I was like, I am gonna have to come back and do the other look. So yeah, I had picked up the white and teal kind of shade because that's kind of like her colors that she wore on the show for her cheerleading outfit. So I think like a nice glitter eye, rhinestone eye is just so beautiful. I love doing like more like a dramatic look like that. So yeah, stay tuned. I might be coming out with a recreation of one of her looks. So another glitter eye product I picked up are these two from Kat Von D. These are her Dazzle sticks, and I got the shade Hill Surge. This one's so pretty. I feel like shadow sticks are very popular right now, especially like if you don't want to do like crazy eyeshadow look and you just kind of want to focus more like on a neutral like sparkly kind of shadow on the eye. I think that just is really nice and subtle, but it still gives glam at the same time. So I really love that. So yeah, these are kind of like shadow sticks. I just think this color is like really pretty. So yeah, it looks like this. This is kind of like a metallic kind of cream kind of shade, really pretty. And then I also picked a color Heat Burst, and this is more like a maroon kind of color, like a pink. Super pretty. I cannot wait to use these. I haven't used them just yet, but these, like I said, have been very popular lately, like just shadow sticks on the eyes, like just going in with like kind of like 1 or 2 colors, and it just stands out very nicely, and it just gives like that nice subtle look but glam look at the same time too. So yeah, definitely will keep you all posted about these ones. Another product I got from Tresluce Beauty from Becky G's line, liquid eyeshadows. This one is in Aquamarine, and this is like the perfect blue. Oh my gosh, you guys know I'm obsessed with blue, and this one just gives like the truest blue teal kind of effect on the eye. Isn't that like, oh my god, like that color is so pretty. It just reminds me of the color of the ocean. So pretty, and super metallic-y, definitely like a teal kind of shade. So gorgeous. I cannot wait to do like a nice like blue kind of eyeshadow look. It's honestly such a gorgeous color on the eye. So I will definitely let you all know and keep you posted on how I'm loving this, and definitely am going to do a look with this color because I'm obsessed. So like if you haven't tried anything from her line, I highly recommend, because her products are super pigmented and a little goes a long way. So I really love that. Also picked up some items from Urban Decay. So ones that have been very popular lately have been these ones, the Moon Dust eyeshadows. They are just so pretty. Kind of similar to what I was speaking to earlier, as far as like kind of like shadow sticks have been very popular lately. I feel like kind of like glitter shadows have also been pretty popular, just because it just gives that nice like added touch to whether you want to do it like alone or to like on top of like a eyeshadow look. I just feel like these are really perfect. I got the shade Space Cowboy. I kind of have some of the topper on my eyes today. It's silver reflex of glitter on the eye. It's so pretty. And then I also picked up the shade Glitter Rock. This one has more kind of more like purple reflex. I put this on during my birthday look last year, and it was just like the perfect touch to my eye look. So pretty. So yeah, if you really enjoy glitter on your face, glitter on the eye. Honestly, I use this sometimes for like highlight as well. Like I'll put some like on the tops of my cheeks, and it looks just super gorgeous. So if you're really into glitter, I would highly recommend the Moon Dust eyeshadows from Urban Decay, because they're honestly stunning. They're so pretty. So, shall we get into blush? I think we shall. I think we shall. So the most hyped blush from like forever was this one, and I want to say this one became more popular during the pandemic. I don't know if it was the pandemic or like about 2 years ago, but this one from Dior, I was like, so many people hyped this product up so much, I was like, I need to buy. I see how easily influenced I am. I'm just so easily influenced. It's so funny. But yeah, this one is in their 001 pink shade, and it's just such a pretty, true pink Barbie doll shade. It's so pretty. It looks so amazing on the cheeks. Gives like just like a nice flush of color. You don't have to use a lot of this product for it to show. Like a little goes a long way. Even if you want more of like that subtle pink look on the cheeks, you can just go in like once, and it just gives like a nice flush of color without it being too exaggerated. But you can also build it up too to give more of that drama to the cheeks if you wanted to. Honestly, I'm obsessed. I'm honestly so glad I picked it up. I just think it's really, really pretty. Also something I don't have already, so I was like, might as well. Was actually another one I picked up from Tarte, this Tarte blush palette. I picked this one up during the holidays. Oh my gosh, guys, it's so pretty. Tarte usually always comes out with like blushes, especially around like the holidays, like a blush palette or something kind of similar to this. And I actually, now that I think about it, I don't think I really have any blushes from Tarte. But yeah, I was like, this is the perfect time to kind of like go ahead and pick it up. Comes with like a lot of nice like neutral tones. I think these are really nice for like kind of like everyday looks if you were looking for like a palette like that. Really great for travel. I just think this is amazing, and definitely something I'm going to get a use out of. If you're not familiar with their blushes are also really, really pretty too. Definitely more on the subtle side, but they're gorgeous, like I said, for every day. Another palettes that also have blush in them as well are these ones from Hourglass. I was obsessed when this came out. I was like, first of all, the packaging is just so cute, but also like their products from Hourglass are so amazing. So this one I've actually used already. This one is the Tiger Ambient Light Editing Unlocked palette, and they usually always come out with kind of palettes like this throughout like the year or like every holiday as well too. So these are kind of like the shades that this one came with. It's like my go-to palette in Turks and Caicos, like for my face. Like it has blush, it has bronzer, it has highlight, and it gave what it needed to give. Like I was like literally obsessed with this palette. Beautiful with the tan, definitely really nice on like darker skin tones too. It's like your skin but better, honestly, when I wear Hourglass. Like it doesn't look like you're trying too hard, but like it's definitely pigmented. So like if you wanted to go ahead and build up your look a little bit, you can definitely build up with these palettes. They're just so honestly stunning. Definitely a palette that's great for travel as well too, because it has that blush, it has the bronzer, it has the highlight. Like I don't even think I packed really any additional bronzers besides like my contour stick when I went on vacation. Like this just kind of has everything in there where you don't have to pick multiple products to bring during your trip. So I think this is just really, really amazing. And then I also picked up the Elephant one as well too. This one has like a little bit more of pinks in there and also like highlights and bronzer. So pretty. I feel like I'm gonna definitely be using this more kind of like now, because when I was on vacation I was a little bit more tanner, so I was using the Tiger one, but this one I feel like is definitely great for using like during this time of the year where like I'm not as tan. I feel like my tan is like pretty much gone now. If you guys don't know, I actually went to Turks and Caicos for my 30th and it was such an amazing time. It was like literally definitely one of like the most amazing trips I've ever been to. But yeah, so like I was saying about the blush palette, this is just so beautiful. I highly recommend Hourglass. If you haven't tried their products, I would go ahead and pick up something like this so you can try multiple products at once as well. So yeah, definitely wanted to shout out these guys. Another item I also picked up, this was actually from Ulta. This one is the Jaclyn Cosmetics Pressed Bronzer. This one's in the shade Top Down. I can never get enough of bronzer. I can always get bronzer. I love warming up the skin in my makeup looks, and so I got this shade. Like I said, this one's in Top Down. It's just a really nice color that I feel like I probably will use more during the summer. But I might be able to get away with it now too. It's a little bit darker, but I love this color. It's just so pretty. I haven't tried her bronzers yet, but I've tried her like highlighting palette and I'm literally obsessed with that palette. So amazing for highlighting the face. So yeah, I wanted to go ahead and grab this one, and I think this color is just so pretty. So yeah, I wanted to shout that guy out. Oh, speaking of more lip care products, I also got this little guy for the holidays. This one is the Fresh Lip Care set that comes with 5 different like lip balms, lip treatments, and it's very hydrating on the lips as well too. This one comes with the Sugar Advanced Therapy, Sugar Honey, Sugar Rose, Sugar Petal, and then Sugar Mint Rush. I think these are just really nice as a gift, or perfect to like throw in your like makeup bag or like in your purse, because they're just like kind of like little almost like chapsticks that, like, you know, if you feel like your lips are super dry throughout the day, you can kind of just go ahead quickly and put some on. These are just really great to just throw in your bag. So I also had picked this one up as well. Another item I also picked up during the holidays was this set from Essence. I think Essence honestly has like one of the best mascaras out there, at least drugstore mascaras out there. And always go ahead and get more of Essence mascaras, because mascaras tend to dry up pretty quickly, so that's kind of like a makeup product that you're kind of constantly replenishing. So I just went ahead and picked up this set. It comes with their most popular mascaras. It comes with the Lash Princess False Effect, the waterproof one of that one, and then it comes with the volume mascara and the sculpted mascara. I kind of feel like most of them do very similar things. Some of them are meant more for like lifting the lashes, some of them are meant for more like volume, so it just kind of depends on like what you're looking for. But yeah, I'm just really glad I got this set because I definitely use these. I also think these are really nice for like your bottom lashes too, because they're not, the bristle isn't as thick, so it's really easier to like get into the lower lash line as well. So I wanted to shout out these guys from Essence. Shall we get into eyeshadow? I think we should. So during the holidays, I also picked up this palette from Pat McGrath. This is the the Artistry palette. And I want to say that McGrath usually comes out with like these type of palettes during the holidays. So I also picked up this one during the sale too in Sephora. And I love Pat McGrath. I'm honestly obsessed with that brand as well. I think all of her products are such amazing quality. It gives what it needs to give. And this is the one that looks super pretty. Like it has kind of like neutral shades, but then it also has more like pops of color as well too. I just love having like a variety of colors sometimes in a palette, and this just honestly gives what it needs to give. Like if you are definitely makeup obsessed, if you love creating like more colorful eye looks or like kind of like more different unique looks, I definitely recommend her palettes because it come with like a variety of different shades, and her shades are highly pigmented as well too. Like a little goes a long way. I'm actually wearing the Celestial Odyssey palette today, and I am wearing these shades, the pinks in here. I actually wore a little bit of the pink that's in this one too. But yeah, these are also so pretty as well. I was like obsessed when I got this palette. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm definitely going to use this. This is something I'm definitely going to use because it just has like a variety of different shades, and like you can use them just like different ways too. Like honestly, like some of these you can use like as highlight, you can use as blush. So just don't think like you can only use it as like eyeshadow. Like try to be creative with it too. So yeah, this is one of the colors I used today too, one of the pinks. So yeah, it's so pretty. If you guys are looking for some more shadows, definitely pick up her palettes. Not too sure if this one's still available on her website, but she also has like a whole variety of different palettes too. So I would highly recommend any of her eyeshadow palettes if you were interested in that. I also picked up another palette from Natasha Denona. Natasha Denona I can never get enough of because that's another brand too that I love. I love her shadows. I always feel like they're super pigmented. And this one that I picked up is the Retro Glam palette. I actually haven't really used this one too much just yet because I've been like wanting to hold off on showing you all some of my makeup products until I did my video. So yeah, this is how this one looks. I am just obsessed with the colors. Definitely one of my favorite colors in here, mint. I love the color mint, sage, just really pretty. I think this would be a nice kind of like neutral kind of glam palette. Definitely get this palette more now that I've already shared with you guys. But yeah, I just think these are so pretty, such pretty colors. So yeah, if you're looking for like a palette that's like has a lot of variation and colorful like looks, if you like are really into colorful looks too, she also has amazing quality eyeshadows as well. There's this other one that I picked up from Sephora. This is from the Danessa Myricks line. I actually have never heard of this line before, but I had seen the palette online in Sephora and I was like, oh my gosh, like this is amazing. So this is the palette I got. When I saw this palette in Sephora, I was like, oh my gosh, this is just so pretty. I feel like I will definitely get a lot of use out of this, like with my more dramatic looks or like Halloween type of makeup, things like that. Just like so, oh my god, like look at that. It's so pigmented. I like barely like dipped my finger in there and it's just like honestly, literally unreal. It's hard to really find like a shadow palette that is very pigmented and glittery, like true glitter. And I feel like this palette is definitely giving that. It's giving like that chrome kind of effect too, which is really like popping right now. So yeah, I just think this palette is super... Excuse you. So yeah, I just think this palette is super nice. Now I have to see what her other products look like too. I'm sure they're like amazing as well, but yeah, this palette is definitely giving what it needs to give for sure. Also had picked up another palette from Natasha Denona as well. This one is the My Dream palette, and this one is like more kind of like a nice smoky glam, neutral glam kind of palette. It comes with like kind of a variety of different shades. I also think this is really pretty. I wore this a lot during the holidays and just like on those days, like more on the nights I'm going out, I really love this palette depending on like what I'm like going for the night. But yeah, I think these shades are so pretty as well. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the Anastasia Soft Glam palette a little bit. It has like kind of like those neutrals, everydays, and then more like the deeper tones. So yeah, this is another palette I would highly recommend as well. I also had picked up these palettes from Morphe too, and I want to say that these are still available to purchase. I had picked up their Champagne Glow palette. This one is the one that comes with 9 shades, and I think these are really, really nice colors. These are definitely like on those days that you want to just give more of like a neutral eye. Very great for traveling, and yeah, I really wanted to try this one out. And I also grabbed the 35XS No Silent Nights palette too, because I think these shades were so pretty. Definitely great shades for like the winter time. I mean, honestly, any time of the year, but I just think it's definitely giving like winter vibes. You can also create just like different looks with this palette, like as usual with Morphe palettes, which I really love. Morphe always is amazing with their pigmentation and consistency with their eyeshadows. I really, really enjoy their palettes so much, so I had to grab another one of their palettes. More neutral tones, more like kind of like smokier tones too in this palette as well. Definitely a very fun palette here. Also wanted to shout out a product that I also picked up during the holidays as well. This one is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray Set. Came with 2 setting sprays, so obviously like her signature setting spray. And then it came with one that I didn't even realize, because I honestly thought it was the same setting sprays, but it came with one that smells of white tea, and it smells so good. So you know how like the other one I say like kind of smells like cherries to me personally, but this one smells so good. This one has like a white tea kind of like scent to it, and I want to say she hasn't made this one permanent just yet, but she definitely should make this scent permanent, because it honestly smells so good, guys. Literally, oh my god, it smells so good. I absolutely love that scent. I didn't even realize like it was 2 different ones until like I brought it on my trip, and I was like, this smells different. I'm like, this doesn't smell like cherries. Yeah, definitely recommend her setting sprays as well. Honestly, if I had to choose like one of my favorite setting sprays right now, I would highly recommend hers, especially if you want a setting spray that's going to help to grip your foundation and makeup for it to stay longer, and just like an overall like setting spray. I would highly recommend hers to be honest, over the Urban Decay one. Sometimes I feel like the Urban Decay one is a little too harsh for me, although I still use it and I love it. I still love my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray, but sometimes you want something a little bit more fresh, and I feel like this one kind of gives more of that fresh feel without it feeling like too much and like too alcohol-y on your face. It's like nice and fresh, but still holds up your makeup very nicely as well too. So definitely shout out to Charlotte Tilbury. Also picked up the Laura Mercier Ultra Blur Translucent Setting Powder. So this is actually a different formula than her original one. This one doesn't have talc in there. People steer away from certain ingredients and products, so this one doesn't have talc in there. And I heard this one is just meant to even blur out the imperfections on the skin, so it's meant to be more like a smoothing powder. And I know her original one is more for like brightening, so it's like honestly very similar to her original one. So I'm very excited to try this one out. This is how it looks. I have been like dying to try it out, so I will let you guys know how I'm liking it, if there's like really a big difference from her first one, if it's similar, if it compares. Definitely will keep you all posted on it. I love her original translucent powder. I think it's really great for brightening, and it still smooths out the skin too, so I'm pretty sure it will do also a very similar effect to the skin as well too. So excited to try. So the last products I wanted to share with you all are 2 perfumes that I had picked up during the holidays as well, and these perfumes are just honestly so luxurious. If you're looking for a new perfume, I would highly recommend. So the first perfume I'm going to mention to you all is this one from Prada. This is one of their newer ones that came out. This one is the Prada Paradox perfume. This one smells so beautiful. This one's considered a warm floral, and it definitely pulls more of that floral note. I'm actually, to be honest with you, not super huge on warm florals when it pulls more floral, because sometimes I feel like it's just like too much, to be honest with you. I like more of kind of like that middle ground where it's kind of like warm and spicy. I like kind of a mixture in my sense, not just one or the other, but I still really like and enjoy this perfume because it's something different, something that I don't already have already, and it gives what it needs to give. But this one, oh my God, I'm gonna spray it again. And I just want to say it's super strong. It's super strong. It will last a long time. But oh my God, it smells so nice. And when you first spray it, like a little bit goes a long way. You don't need a whole lot of sprays for this perfume. So just gonna read you the notes. This one's considered, like I said, warm floral, has keynotes of neroli bud, white amber, and white musk. Definitely like a fresh kind of undertone in there. Like I wouldn't say it's like super like spicy. It's definitely like a fresh floral scent and very warm, like a very nice scent for like this time of the year as well. I love Prada perfumes. They just last a long time, and like I said, it gives what it needs to give. So I highly recommend this one if you're looking for a new perfume. All right, another perfume I also wanted to mention to you all is this one from Burberry. This one actually came out last year as well during the holidays. This is the Burberry Elixir. Oh my gosh, guys, this has been like my go-to perfume lately, especially right now. It just smells so luxe. So this one's very similar to the original Burberry Her, which I actually don't have. I just went in and got the most spiciest version of it, and I love it. Like I said, I like more like of that spicy kind of note to my perfumes. So yeah, this one also smells so nice. I'm gonna also spray it on my skin. This one's also very strong, like a little goes a long way too. This one also has red berries in there, and like I didn't realize it has red berries in there because it's very similar to my Givenchy one that I have too. And now I can definitely smell it. So yeah, it definitely has berry undernotes to it because I'm like, wait 1 second. Oh yeah, it's so smoky. I love it. It's like a floral. Oh my God, it smells so good. It has vanilla in there and jasmine, and vanilla is like one of like my top kind of notes in my fragrances. I love vanilla. So yeah, this one is so nice, and it gives like a nice like kind of like dark note. It gives more like a night kind of feel because it just gives more of like that warmth and smoky tone to it. But to be honest with you, you can use it either or, morning or night, and honestly I've been getting a lot of compliments on it. It smells so luxurious, and yeah, I would highly recommend the Burberry Elixir. Burberry in general has just amazing perfumes. Like if you haven't tried any of their other fragrances, I would highly recommend because they are just perfumes that are very long lasting and smell amazing, very unique to like what's kind of out there. I don't like smelling like how everyone else smells. I'm not super crazy on like just like a fresh scent. I like something with more like a smoky note to it, especially during the winter time. So this is like gives what it needs to give for me, and I'm just obsessed. So yeah, if you guys are looking for a new perfume, highly recommend this one. Everyone, so that actually wraps it up for this video today. I know there was like a lot of things in here that you were like, what? Like, you just now getting to the hype, girl? Like, we've been got that. But I just want to share with you all kind of like my taste and what I've been loving lately. So I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please make sure you like this video. Also comment down below on like any products that you've picked up as well too, like within the last few months or just like recently. What have been your favorite items? I hope to put out another video similar to this too, because I also have some other items that I have in mind that I want to pick up too. So I want to share with you all those. And then I also kind of want to do a roundup of like all my favorites that I used last year. So I know that's kind of coming out late, but I also want to share with you all my staple products that I used during 2022. So if you guys want to see all of those products, make sure you're subscribed to this channel. And thank you all so much for staying in tune with me, staying here on my channel. It really means a lot. Hope you all have an amazing week. I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.